Makers Creating. My name is Regina. Today I'm going to be attempting to make a wreath. I have purchased all my items from the Dollar Tree. I have some fall color deco mesh. Two are the same, one is different. I have some ribbon with some leaves on it. I have this nice give thanks sign, and I have some like orange glittery pipe cleaner. I have this is a 14-inch wreath ring. I have my hot glue gun, some scissors, a lighter. So let's get started. So I have never made a wreath before, so this is my first time ever doing this. I just wanted to do something to kind of get my home looking like I've made a wreath before, so this is going to be quite interesting. So I watched several videos and I saw them cut these in half. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I don't know how many I'll need, so I'm gonna cut those in half. And so everything I bought, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's $7. And we're gonna see how this turns out. And if there are any suggestions or anything, please let me know. Watch this guy, I think Dave's Wreaths and things. I might be getting it wrong. I'll link his channel, but he done like a look like really easy one called a bubble method. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that one that he did. And so I watched him anchor his I watched him do this. I was like, okay. So he done that. And then he measured out like 8 inches for his bubble. So we're at 8 and he did this. So you can tell I am an absolute amateur at this here. I've never done this before. But I said, hey, I'm crafty, so I'm gonna give it a try. And he pushed it in. And he's using these two, he used these 2 middle ones. And so let's measure out 8 again. And let's use a pipe cleaner, a chenille stem. People call it different things. And I've seen some people use zip ties. I think you can kind of be as creative as you want with this. I'm already excited because I've never done this, so this is absolutely exciting for me. Oh man, I'm excited about this already. Look at how neat that looks. And I don't know if he did 10 or I can't remember how many he did for his each section. Oh, this is so neat. So stuff like this is so relaxing for me. Like if I've had a stressful week or something, or crafting is like what gets me feeling so much better. I don't know about anybody else, but if I'm making something with my hands, it makes me feel so much better. And it like takes my mind away from what's going on. And he went back and he like fluffed these out and made these look really nice. So I'm gonna make them look nice. And I watched another lady, I think she was called the Hard Working Mom, and she was like, or was it Fixing It with Sandra? And she was like, no two wreaths are gonna be the same. Don't beat yourself up. If yours doesn't look like someone who's been seasoned in doing wreaths a long time. So that really made me feel better too, because I am my biggest critic. So you know, that made me feel, you know, like, okay, don't, if yours doesn't look like theirs, don't get all over yourself. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna do 8 and move to the next section. Or maybe I'll do 10. 10. I'll do 8. I'll do 8. Okay. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let me do 8. Because I'm gonna add this ribbon ends radically too. And I'm really being creative for this being my first time doing this. So okay. And oh, and my mat, I got this from Walmart. I think I paid like $10.88 or something like that for it. I have a bigger one for when I sew, but I just use this for like if I'm doing paper crafts or something like this, because it's smaller and it doesn't take up as much space. So that's where I got my mat from, this smaller mat. Like how this looks already. I mean, and I think it's gonna really mean so much to me because I made it myself. So this is different from me sewing and doing things like that. If you like this type of content, DIY and you know, things like this, like this, you know, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can know every time that I upload a video. And you know, leave suggestions or share, you know, so you know, if it's something that I can do better or something that you know you think would, or like a video you might want to see me try, put it in the comments, you know. And I mean, that'll be awesome. And oh man, I am so excited. This is looking way better than I expected it to. I'm gonna be honest because I've never done this and I was kind of like thinking this is gonna be a flop, but this is looking so nice so far. Never done anything with deco mesh before, so this is completely new for me. So, oh my gosh, I'm excited just looking at this part. I know that some people be like, oh, well, you haven't done anything yet, but this is huge to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and so, okay, and so I saw somebody do this. They kind of anchored two together, and so that it wouldn't. They anchored the beginning and the end together, and it kind of. I could be probably doing this 100% wrong, but I'm excited that I'm even doing this. This is. Okay, so now let's start with, and I'm measuring out 8 inches for the bubble poof, or I think he called it a bubble method, poof method. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so that 1, 2, 5. Okay, so this is the wreath so far with just the deco mesh. And I was gonna use the ribbon, but then I was like, I really don't like how that's gonna look. So I went and found, I had this, which I also got from Dollar Tree, and it's like one of those artificial like vines. So I'm going to use these to accent it and then add in my sign. So that's how I'm gonna do it. And I have my hot glue gun warming up, and I think I got my hot glue gun from Walmart. And it's a high temp, low temp one. I might have got it from Dollar General. I'm not sure. But I'm going to just cut these leaves off, and I'm just gonna kind of pre-place them. So I'm just gonna cut them off and just kind of pre-place them. And let me poof this up. I am so absolutely, I love this wreath. Oh my gosh. Thank you to all the creators out there who are so kind to share their knowledge. And, you know, because this, I would have not even been comfortable if I hadn't seen so many of you, and then the kind words of encouragement that you give also in the videos to help when people are learning how to do these type of projects. And so all I'm doing right now is just poofing out the bubbles here. Wow, okay. So again, I have my vine here, and so I'm just cutting off these leaves here, and just gonna kind of figure out where I'm going to place these at. So I'm just gonna cut some big ones off, and I'm just gonna kind of dry fit to see where my sign will sit at, so that it won't be in the way of each other. Okay. Another one. Okay. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of hot glue, and I'm just gonna kind of stick it in here. And I'm just gonna,
just gonna have them going different ways, different directions. These are like the same, so I'm going to get a color that's kind of reddish and put in between there. These, put a little dab here so that it can kind of lay down. And I'm going to turn this around and put a little dab just so that I can turn the ink a little more. Alright, so let's just kind of lay. I can put some in there.
So that's with the leaves added in. All right, and so now we're going to get ready to put on the sign. You guys do not know how I am super, I can't even put into words, ecstatic about how this has came out. Yeah, so make it longer to make it work. And then I'm gonna just cover up this hole. Okay. And I'm just going into the inner ring that's this in the center for the anchor, this sign here. Okay, and let me do another one. Where did I put it at? Oh, here it is. Okay, and I'm going to take, and I said I was going to cover up those holes, and I'm just going to put like a leaf there. Here. And I'm going to put one I I'm tickled. I mean, this is my first ever wreath. Never made one before, and I am absolutely, I like. So I'm just gonna anchor off these pieces, and then I'll show you a picture of how it looks hanging on my door. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for whenever I upload a new video.